Hi, my name is Mary Colin and welcome to Yoga for Weightlifters. This class focuses on stretching out the body parts that get really tight from lifting weights. Feel free to grab some blocks or some sturdy heavy books and some pillows or blankets. Let's get started. Let's start in child's pose. Unite your big toes, widen your knees so much so they're touching the edges of your mat. And if you're tighter in your legs, feel free to use some pillows, maybe one or two, or some blankets. Place them on top of your heels and find a seat. Walk your hands forward. Surrender your head and torso down. Whenever the puppies are letting me. Arrive here by lengthening your inhales and exhales. Option to flip your palms up to soften your shoulder muscles more. And take 3 more cycles of breath here. And slowly press yourself up into tabletop on your next inhale. Knees underneath your hip bones, hands underneath your shoulders. And feel free to use your pillows. Place them in front of you, maybe 1 or 2, however thick they are. And we're entering puppy pose, so keep your hip bones over your knees as you crawl your hands forward again. Rest on your forehead or your chin. And if the stretch is too intense in your chest, you can always walk your arms more in and find more support on your elbows. And just breathe here. And take 1 more inhale. And 1 more exhale. And slowly press yourself up. And find a seat on your heels. Bring your knees and feet together first. And feel free to use your pillows or your blankets to make it a comfortable hero's pose for you. Let's work on our neck and shoulder muscles. Swing your right arm around your head. Hold on to your left ear. Take a breath in, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale, assisted stretch to your right. Gently pull your head over. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, place your right hand on the valley between your shoulder blades. Now, bring your left hand on top of your right elbow. Open up your chest. Beam your right elbow up into the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, lateral stretch to your left side. Use the strength of your left arm to pull your torso over to your left side. And come back up to center. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right arm right in front of your chest. Hook your left arm around your right arm. Hi, baby. Take a breath in. Exhale. Gently pull your arm closer to your chest to stretch out your right rotator cuff muscles. And slowly release, and let's do the other side. Place your left hand on top of your right ear. Take a breath in, lengthen up to the top of your head. Exhale, assisted stretch. Gently pull your head over to your left side. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, rest your hand in between your shoulder blades. Park your right hand on top of your left elbow. Open up your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, lateral stretch to your right side. Use the power of your right arm to pull your torso over to your right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, guide your left arm in front of your chest. Hook your right arm around. Breathe in. Exhale, gently draw your arm in. Stretching out the left rotator cuff muscles. And now release, shake out your arms. Place your pillows aside for now and come into tabletop. Inhale for cow pose, drop your belly, send your heart forward, roll your shoulders away from your ears, gaze out. Exhale, cat, pull your navel in, dome your spine, tuck your chin, and press the earth away with your hands. 2 more times, breathe in for cow, open your heart. Exhale, cat, pull your belly in. Once more, breathe in, open and widen your collarbones. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. Now bring your knees together and tuck your toes under. Walk your hands in. So much so there's like a hand distance between the hand in front. And you choose however far you can move your fingertips back. This is about stretching out your wrist and also your toes. Take a breath in and exhale, slowly lean back. Avoid coming up with your palms. Breathe here. And inhale, come forward. Exhale, flip your palms up. And breathe in. Exhale again, shift back, and you may not even shift back this much. And that's okay. That's could be a lot of sensation already. And then shift forward. Shake out your arms. And come on top of your tippy toes all the way now and help your pinky toe to get a stretch as well. Interlace your hands, take a breath in. Exhale, chest expansion grip. Pull your shoulders down your back. Open up your chest, maybe lean back for a moment. Awesome possum. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes under, take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Are you going to do one with me? Sink your heels down, lift your hip bones up. Starfish your fingers. Maybe go a little wider, especially if you're tight on your shoulders. Pet out your legs, also called walking your dog. Hollow out your belly. And come into stillness and allow your knees to be bent deeply. It's more about finding that length in your spine rather than pushing or pulling your heels down toward the earth. It's truly about integrity in your spine and neck. Awesome. Take a breath in. Elevate your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot forward, lower your left knee. And if you have some blocks or some thick, heavy, stable books, grab them now and place them underneath your shoulders. And shift your weight forward and back. You're stretching out your front leg. Just do 6 times. And slowly arrive in a half split. Bring your hip bone over your left knee. Micro bend your right knee and flex your right toes. And align your blocks underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in, soar your heart forward. Exhale, gently fold and keep the length in your spine. It's about stretching your right hamstrings. Just breathe here. Breathe in, press yourself up. On your exhale, find a seat on your left heel and feel free to use a block underneath your right butt cheek, or maybe blankets or pillows, or come all the way down to your mat. Now we're stretching out our left hamstring quads. She's totally distracting me right now. And by walking back, you can sense how deep you want this stretch. Since I'm sitting on a block, it's harder for me to come all the way down to my elbows, so I'm just going to stay here. I already feel a stretch in my left quads, and thank you for assisting me with this. Yeah, I love you too. Beautiful. And slowly press yourself up on your next inhale. Grab your blocks too. Exhale, low lunge. Now tuck your toes under and arrive in a pyramid variation. Come onto your left tippy toes. Again, keep your micro bend in your right knee as you lengthen out your front leg. Blocks underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in. You can of course always adjust and go a little higher. Whatever feels good, where you can still keep the integrity in your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, bend your right leg, exhale, step forward. Widen your stance and come into ragdoll pose. Deeply bend your knees here, so you can use your thighs as a shelf for your belly. If you want, you can hug around your legs like this, or feel free to also grab opposite elbows. Whatever feels better for you. Release the crown of your head down. And drop your hands down. Bring your feet back together. Sliver your heels. Breathe in for halfway lift. Float your heart forward. Place your hands gently on your shins. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Come back into downward facing dog. Find your deep bend in your knees again. Inhale, elevate your left leg. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Drop your right knee down. Grab your blocks or your books and shift your weight forward and back 6 times. Floss your left hip crease by doing this type of movement. And arrive in half splits again, Ardha Hanumanasana. Keep your right hip on top of your right knee, microbend your left knee, flex your toes. Put your blocks underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in, reach your heart forward, exhale, fold. Focus on length in your spine as you stretch out your left hamstrings. Inhale, press yourself up. Exhale, find a seat on your right heel. Maybe you want to use a block again or a pillow or blankets underneath your left butt cheek. And crawl your hands back so much so as it feels good for your right quads. Maybe lower onto your forearms, and there's my assisted stretch again. Thank you, Tofu. And breathe here. There must be a playground for her. And on your next inhale, come forward, grab your blocks. Maybe place your pad also somewhere close to you, next to you. Exhale, low lunge. Tuck your right toes under and coming to a pyramid variation again. Lengthen out your front leg, but keep the microbend in your left knee. Come onto your right toes. Blocks underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in. Lead with your heart forward. Exhale, fold. And breathe. Inhale, bend your front knee. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Move your blocks aside. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back. Lower down all the way toward your mat. Now reach your fingertips back. And on your inhale, find locust pose. Lift up your shoulders, your feet, your arms. Everything is super strong. Everything is activated in your glute muscles, in your legs. Flex your toes. Roll your shoulders down your back. Option to add a chest expansion grip. Take one more inhale. Lift a little higher. And exhale, release. Come into crocodile pose. Rest your forehead on your hips and breathe it out. Beautiful. Let's find our shoulder stretch. You can use a pillow for your head. Elongate your right arm. I don't have a lot of space here, so I have to improvise a little bit. Come onto your right side, and this could be already enough stretch for you, or place your left leg onto your mat by bending your left knee. Option to find a half bind with your left arm as well. And just breathe here and find some release. And on your next inhale, slowly come onto your belly again. And let's switch. I gotta move over. Hey, I need my pillow. Elongate your left arm and come onto your left side. Again, this could be just enough for you, or you can bend your right leg and place your right foot down. Option to find a half bind with your right arm around. And keep in mind, one side could feel much tighter than the other side. We're not symmetrical as human beings. And slowly come back to your belly. Take a moment here. Rest one more time on your hands or your pillow. And just breathe it out. Awesome. Press yourself up. Come onto your booty, all the way down to your back. Place your feet hip width distance. Hands by your side. Inhale, bridge pose, Setu Bandha Shavasana. Lift up your hip bones. Roll your shoulders under. Option to interlace your hands underneath your sacrum to open up your chest a little more. Drag your tailbone toward your knee creases to activate your glute muscles and your quad muscles. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Hug your knees in. Beautiful. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. Your figure 4. I know, you had enough of mommy filming today. Okay, you may stay here or grab behind your left thigh, flex all of your toes. Allowing your right hip some release. And take one more inhale. Stay for your accent. Pull your legs a little more in. Beautiful. Release down and drop your legs over to your left side. Just come down to your right foot. Scoot your hips a little over to your right. And here, which is really cool, you can decide either tee out your arms or go post your arms. When you go post your arms, you have a deeper stretch in your chest. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. And come back to center, unravel your legs, hug your knees in one more to reset your spine. Lower your right foot and place your left foot on top of your right thigh. Flex your left toes and you may stay here, or you can intensify the stretch by pulling your right leg in. Hold on behind your right thigh. Flex all of your toes and breathe. And take one more deep inhale. On the exhale, pull your legs a little closer to you. Beautiful. Slowly drop your right foot down and shift your hips over to your left. And let your legs drop over to your right side. Again, you can either tee out your arms or go post your arms, whatever it is you need. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Send your knees back to center, unravel, grab on and hold on to your knees. And come into tiny cosmic ball. Take one more breath in, squeeze every muscle one more time. Exhale, Shavasana, release. Use this last pose to let this practice marinate in your body. You may close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let everything become heavy and drop down into the earth. Soften any last tension in your body. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this class. Feel free to let me know. Namaste.